DC tunnel system houses the black site, which according to the schematics that I borrowed, has an entrance directly beneath Capital Station.
The black site holding Adler is secured by a retinal scan. We won't have access. At least not anymore. We have an opportunity, though, if we move fast. This Saturday night, the station is hosting a political event. Take it, Felix.
Interestingly, one of the event's attendees, a Senator Jack McKenna, has security clearance to the black site. We only need a high-resolution image of his eyes to get past the retinal scanner. I'm working on something for that.
So we're gonna show up to this fundraiser, get what we need from the Senator, then grab Adler from the black site before anyone knows what's happening.
Sounds simple enough. Don't you think?
Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sev and Case can get the retinal scan.
You're going through a lot of trouble to rescue this Adler fellow.
You're telling me.
Image received on our end, Case. Audio's coming in clean. Ball is yours.
You're stepping into my world now, Case. Or should I say Jess Burke, photojournalist for the Washington Telegraph. Don't make any waves. You'll get through security, no problem.
Keep moving, please. Things are starting to wrap up in there, just so you know. Enjoy.
Have a good night. Hi, I was just on my way out. I don't know why you're here exactly, but you need to be very, very careful. Langley has assembled a team to track the three of you down, and they may even have eyes here tonight. If you are spotted, forget about suspension. Livingston will literally bury you alive. So it's great to see you. We'll catch up soon.
Keep with the plan. Find Sev.
There you are. Come join me at table 14.
Take a seat. Do I look the part? Just another business tycoon's trophy wife. The Senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look. See the man speaking to Governor Clinton? Say hello to Senator McKenna. The Senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail. So the easy option is off the menu. Here, take this. I've done some scouting. Marked a few leads that could help get him isolated and get you close enough to do the retinal scan. Take your pick. Got any questions? Now's the time to ask. I'll tell you what I can. When the Senator arrived, the waiter passed him a note. Whatever's on it put McKenna in a real bad mood. He crumpled the note and shoved it in his coat pocket right before he checked in. If we get our hands on that note, I bet we could use whatever's on it to our advantage. The floor is yours, Jess Burke.
Don't you think having an air of authority is important? Then we'd be running a country, not a convenience.
No. The whole situation's a mess.
What? You believe it? I wouldn't if I hadn't seen it. If you'd asked me before the game, I would have said the Giants didn't stand a chance. Bills. Man, they were
I'll distract the attendant. Look for a navy overcoat, gold buttons. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
I mean, hello. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, you want your coat?
No, I want to talk to you.
You do?
Are you not allowed to talk to the guests or something?
I just check in coats. This place is packed with famous people you could talk to.
And yet...
What's taking so long, Case? Not sure how much more of Sev's small talk I can take.
This isn't like my actual career. I'm an actress. Well, an aspiring one.
Get out. Been in any...
Hey, can I get my coat?
Oh, of course. One
Excuse
moment.
me. We were in the middle of a conversation. You can't just barge in on us.
Okay.
Where were we? Oh, yes. So, how'd you become a professional coat checker?
This isn't like my actual career. I'm an actress. Well, an aspiring one.
Get out. Been in anything I've heard of?
I was in an off-Broadway production of A Streetcar Named Desire. I played the streetcar.
Well, we all start somewhere.
Lee Grisham, head of security for Alderain Energy. He's ex-Navy, SEAL Team 6.
We've got to find this guy.
According to his file, he wears glasses with one dark lens. Take his picture, and I'll confirm identity.
Grisham might be our way to McKenna.
Botch and fuel bill. There's a code.
Mr. Fruitfuls and I keep so close to
May you
I
be the
told
years
you. A quarter inch.
Nothing yet on my end.
Is that a joke or is that the name of the pie?
It's a real pie. They named the bakery after Marion County Ring. An unfortunate thing to share.
Still no sign.
Well, the designer highlighted your shoulders.
One more, please. A journalist. Weren't you told that my husband and I aren't doing interviews or photos? I am not my husband's keeper, nor his secretary. I'm his wife, even if that routinely slips his mind. Off the record. How quaint. My dear, what or who my husband is doing is hardly a secret. If you want access to the senator, follow the trail of drool until you reach the pretty little thing half his age. Check the auction hall. That's where I last saw his aide.
Aid could be our ticket to a photo op with McKenna.
Her name is Anne Johansson. Not my type, but I can see why she has the senator's eye.
That means putting me on.
Case, over here.
With the pigeons in the staircase. That's the one I logical.
They don't make artists like Cartier.
Here they finally got the human genome.
Time to use the mic on that camera of yours. Act like you're taking pictures. Over there, that's the senator's aide. She and her mystery friend seem to be having a very serious conversation.
is clean. Maintain focus. Losing signal. We missed. Her name is Anne Johansson. Not my type, but I can see why she has the senator's eye.
Listen, I could go for a burger after this if you like.
I'll stick to cherry pie. More American. There's nothing more American.
Oh, please. This is different. The man's in prison.
Nobody in D.C. has a perfectly clean slate. I'm sure Barry's career can bounce back. Call me naive, but I want to believe the voters are smart.
What's so special about that clock? Have a look at it, Case. Shouldn't be hard to find. Only one place it can be, and that's the auction hall.
I want that Hall of Fame. But how can I get it if I can't get in the game? I put me on the map. I put the team on the map. So why's he gotta hold me back?
He's jealous, baby. Jealous of your skill. Jealous of your talent.
I know. And if he wants me to play, I'll play. I'll bring it. I'm out there. I'll bring it. Just let me play. Don't tell me how to get it done. Let me get it done. Let me bring home the win. Don't tell me no, coach. Just let me tell me yes.
Case, over here.
The one with the pigeons in the staircase?
Did you hear they finally got the Human Genome Project started? Into things. Think about this logically.
I don't write my notes.
Nothing yet on my end. You'll need access to that clock, unseen. Perhaps approach it from behind the curtains.
But it sounds juicy.
Don't be a pig. It's Freudian.
Still no sign.
So, what about this Madonna horn?
Well,
Got eyes on him, near the auction kiosks.
The socially virtuous Madonna, or the morally contemptuous whore. And with this complex song to roused by the
That explains why our motto is here.
Our motto?
He's what you Americans would call a fixer. Cleans up messes for one of New York City's 5 families. I've done work for him in the past.
What do you think's on the disc?
Doesn't matter. It's currency now. Give the disc to Armato. He'll owe you.
The First Amendment protects against government censorship. That's all
What you complain about?
This was in, 84. Hasn't been the same since. Walk away from a situation like that. Caught my guard for a second. That's all it took.
You found him. Lee Grisham, no doubt about it.
That's not enough to be censored. Nobody
He just checked his pager.
Kalashnikov dancing shirtless in revealing tights. That's different.
Grisham left through one of those doors, near the guard.
He just paged me a location.
Jackpot. Grab that pager case.
I'll head there momentarily. Just want him to sweat a while. Not a problem, sir. If we lean on him enough, he'll tip over.
The back
That's
of
what we
someone's
have
head is
leverage
not
for.
particularly useful for identification.
Yeah.
The cloak and dagger is always so inconvenient. Give me a moment to translate. There. It says diner kitchen 5 minutes. Checking the blueprints. Looks like there's a diner in the West Hall.
Good luck with the retinal scan. Stepping out now for a wardrobe change.
We got a problem. Some friends of ours from the CIA just showed up. If they see you, Case, it's game over. So watch your ass.
Can't believe this. All these years.
The senator's in the back of the diner. Don't keep him waiting, Case.
Heads up. You're not Grisham. Have a seat.
Nice camera. You some kind of a reporter? So, what's your angle? That's so. How about you tell me where I fit into this supposed corruption before you accept your Pulitzer? Whistleblower. Are you kidding me? There's another word for that where I'm from. Rat. And since I can't risk you ruining my career, we're gonna make it real hard for you to use a typewriter. Boys, it's all yours.
A little closer. Scan is good. Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look.
The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
Sir, this is a restricted area. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Choose to leave, or I make you leave.
Party's over.
Scan is good. Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look.
The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
doing back here? This is a restricted area. Smart choice. Keep walking away. You can't be here. Please return to the event space. I don't want to see you back here again.
You lost? Look for the shop in the southwest corner of the main hall. There's a way to the roof and back.
Man down. Secure the guests. Lock down the building.
Scan is good. Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look. The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
The event's in the other direction. Have a good night. Once again, this area is not open to the public.
Sir, this is a restricted area. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
There's some rent-a-cops on the roof. Just doing their job, so steer clear of them.
Marshall and I will meet you in the mechanical room. Once you're on the roof, look for a fixed ladder. Once you're on the roof, look for a fixed ladder.
Remember what Marshall said. Stay out of sight.
I hear you.
Hey, when we switching to the floor, freezing my balls off up here. Good luck with that. We're stuck up here. Cold and bored.
Keep low and stick to the shadows. Have you reached the mechanical room yet? We're almost there. Inside the mechanical room, you see a wall-mounted hatch. That's the elevator shaft.
Put your hands up, slowly. Got a 1014 and R1, requesting backup.
10-4.
Now just stay calm and no one's gonna get hurt.
Do we have a problem here?
Sir, I just found...
Why don't you just let it do? That's one hell of a hit.
Not taking any chances.
10-23. Backup's on the way.
1022 that. It's taken care of.
Copy that.
The bag's for you, Case. You're underdressed.